Have you ever felt a rush of anxiety wash over you in social situations? Do you find yourself overthinking conversations even before they happen? You're not alone. Social anxiety is a common experience, one that leaves us feeling trapped in a cycle of worry and self-doubt. It's that feeling of unease, that tightness in your chest, when all eyes are on you, or even the thought of them being on you. We've all been there, that moment when you want to speak up, to share your thoughts, but the words get stuck in your throat. The fear of judgment, of saying the wrong thing, can be paralyzing. It keeps us from connecting with others authentically and living our lives to the fullest. But there is hope. Just like any challenge we face in life, social anxiety can be overcome by understanding its roots and taking small, courageous steps forward. This journey is about reclaiming your voice, embracing your true self, and showing up in the world with courage and authenticity. Social anxiety is more than just shyness. It's a mental health condition that affects how we think, feel, and behave in social settings. It's that persistent fear of being judged, negatively evaluated, or rejected in social interactions. This fear can be so intense that it interferes with our daily lives, our relationships, and even our ability to pursue our goals. Imagine this: you're invited to a party. A wave of dread washes over you. Your mind races with thoughts like, what if I don't know anyone? What if I say something stupid? What if they don't like me? Understanding that these thoughts are a symptom of anxiety, not a reflection of reality, is a crucial step towards reclaiming your power. It's about learning to challenge these thoughts, to replace them with more balanced and realistic ones. Social anxiety manifests itself in many ways. Recognizing the symptoms is the first step in understanding and managing this condition. While everyone experiences anxiety differently, there are common signs that can help us identify when anxiety is creeping in. Physically, you might experience a racing heart, sweating, trembling, or feeling nauseous. You might feel your cheeks flush or your voice tremble. These physical sensations are your body's natural response to stress. Emotionally, social anxiety can lead to feelings of self-consciousness, embarrassment, fear of judgment, and a constant need for approval. You might worry excessively about social events, overthink conversations, or avoid social situations altogether. Behaviorally, you might avoid eye contact, stay silent in group settings, or rely on others to speak for you. These behavioral patterns are coping mechanisms, ways to minimize the perceived threat and alleviate discomfort. Remember, experiencing these symptoms doesn't mean you're weak or incapable. When anxiety strikes, our bodies go into fight or flight mode. Our heart races, our breathing becomes shallow, and our thoughts spiral. It's in these moments that we need to find a way to calm our nervous system and regain a sense of control. One of the simplest yet most effective ways to do this is through deep breathing. Deep breathing exercises like diaphragmatic breathing help to slow your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and reduce feelings of stress and anxiety. Here's how it works. Find a comfortable position. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. Inhale slowly and deeply through your nose, feeling your stomach expand, but your chest remaining relatively still. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Exhale slowly and fully through your mouth, feeling your stomach contract as you release the breath. Deep breathing is a powerful tool you can use anytime, anywhere, to manage anxiety. Our thoughts have incredible power. They can either empower us or hold us back. When it comes to social anxiety, negative thoughts often take center stage. We might find ourselves replaying past social interactions in our minds, focusing on perceived failures or awkward moments. These negative thought patterns feed our anxiety, making it feel larger and more insurmountable. But here's the good news. We don't have to let these thoughts control us. We can challenge them, reframe them, and ultimately replace them with more positive and realistic ones. The first step is to become aware of our negative thoughts. Pay attention to the stories you're telling yourself. Are you catastrophizing, assuming the worst-case scenario? Are you personalizing, taking things too personally? Are you mind-reading, assuming you know what others are thinking? By consciously shifting our thoughts, we can begin to change our emotional and behavioral responses to social situations. Overcoming social anxiety is a journey, not a race. It's about taking small, manageable steps outside of our comfort zones, gradually building our confidence along the way. We don't have to go from 0 to 60 overnight. In fact, starting small is often the key to sustainable progress. Begin by identifying situations that trigger your anxiety. Maybe it's making eye contact, initiating conversations, or speaking up in meetings. Once you've identified these triggers, choose one to start working on. Set small, achievable goals for yourself. Instead of aiming to deliver a flawless presentation, focus on making eye contact with one person in the audience. Instead of trying to be the life of the party, challenge yourself to strike up a conversation with one person you don't know well. Remember, progress over perfection. Celebrate each small victory, no matter how insignificant it may seem. One of the most rewarding aspects of overcoming social anxiety is the ability to fully engage in shared experiences. Whether it's attending a concert with friends, joining a sports team, or volunteering for a cause we care about, shared experiences enrich our lives in countless ways. When we allow anxiety to dictate our choices, we miss out on opportunities to connect with others, create lasting memories, and discover new passions. But when we challenge ourselves to step outside of our comfort zones and participate in these experiences, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Think about something you've always wanted to do but have been too afraid to try. Maybe it's taking a dance class, joining a book club, or simply saying yes to more social invitations. Whatever it is, consider this your sign to go for it. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. Reach out to a trusted friend or family member and ask them to join you. Shared experiences remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. One of the most empowering things we can do for ourselves is to surround ourselves with people who support and uplift us. When it comes to managing social anxiety, finding your tribe, your community of like-minded individuals, can make all the difference. These are the people who accept you for who you are, flaws and all. They listen without judgment, offer encouragement when you need it most, and celebrate your victories as their own. Surrounding yourself with this type of positive social support can provide a sense of belonging, reduce feelings of isolation, and boost your overall well-being. Finding your tribe might involve stepping outside of your comfort zone. Consider joining a club or group that aligns with your interests, volunteering for a cause you're passionate about, or connecting with people online who share similar experiences. Vulnerability is not a weakness, but rather a strength, a bridge that connects us to others in a meaningful way. The journey of overcoming social anxiety is a marathon, not a sprint. It's important to acknowledge and celebrate every step you take, no matter how small it may seem. Each time you challenge yourself to step outside of your comfort zone, each time you face a fear and come out on the other side, you're achieving a victory. Maybe you made eye contact with someone you found intimidating, or you initiated a conversation with a stranger. Maybe you spoke up in a meeting, shared your opinion, or attended a social event you would have previously avoided. These are all victories worth celebrating. Celebrating these small victories helps to reinforce positive behavior. It reminds us that we are capable of growth and change. It boosts our self-esteem and motivates us to keep going, even when the journey feels challenging. Remember, overcoming social anxiety is not about becoming someone you're not. Navigating the world with social anxiety can be incredibly challenging. It's a journey filled with ups and downs, with moments of both progress and setbacks. But amidst the challenges, it's essential to remember that you are not alone. Millions of people around the world experience social anxiety. It's a common human experience, one that does not define you or your worth. And while the journey may feel overwhelming at times, it's important to remember that there is hope, there is help, and there is a path towards greater confidence and self-acceptance. This journey is uniquely yours. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, no magic solution that will instantly erase all anxiety. It's about finding what works best for you, at your own pace, with compassion and self-love, every step of the way. Remember to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Acknowledge your strength and resilience in facing your fears. Your journey to confidence starts now.